Welcome back, dear students. Today we are gonna talk about factorizing the sum and the difference of two cubes. Actually, first of all, we have to know the form of this expression is consisting of two terms. Between them is addition or subtraction. The first term should have a cubic root and the second term should have a cubic root. How we can do this factorization? By opening two brackets. One of them is small bracket and big bracket. The small bracket consists of the cubic root of the first term, so the cubic root of a to the power 3 is a, and the cubic root of the second term, the cubic root of b power 3 is b power 3. Okay, and the sign between them is as the sign between the two terms. Okay, what about the big bracket? Big bracket consists of three terms. The first one is square of the first. Also the third term is square the second term, and the middle consists of the product of these two terms, but with different sign, so if it is positive sign, so the sign will be negative. If it is negative, the sign will be positive. Exercise 1, factorize x power 3 minus 27. First of all, we have to know how to differentiate between this type and the other types. This type is consists of two terms. The two terms have a cubic root. So the cubic root of x power 3 is x, and the cubic root of 27 is 3. So the factorization will gonna to be small bracket and big bracket. The first one, x power 3, its cubic root is x. 27, its cubic root is 3. The sign between them is as the expression, so it will gonna to be negative. Okay, how I can get the elements or the terms of the big bracket? I will gonna to make a square to the first term, which will be x to the power 2. I will gonna to make a square of the second term, so it will gonna to be positive 9. What about the middle term? The middle term is the product of the two terms by changing the sign, so it will gonna to be 3x but with positive sign. 3x but with positive sign. Okay, next. Here we have also two expression consists of two terms. The first has a cubic root and the second has a cubic root. So I will gonna to open small bracket and a big one. The small one will gonna to be 2x plus 5. In the big bracket we're gonna to make squaring for the first term, so it will gonna to be 4x squared, and squaring the second one, so it will gonna to be 25 with positive sign. The middle will gonna to be the product of the two terms by changing the sign, so it will gonna to be negative 10x. Okay, next. Here we have the terms of this expression. It is arranged x power 4 then x, so it's arranged by taking the highest common factor, which is 5x. The result will be 8x to the power 3 minus 1. Okay, this bracket will gonna to be factorized one more time, so 5x as it is. We're gonna to open two brackets, one of them is big and the other is small. Okay, the small one will gonna to be 2x minus 1. 2x is the cubic root of 8x power 3, and 1 is the cubic root of 1. The big one, I will gonna to make squaring the first term, so it will gonna to be 4x squared. The last one will gonna to be positive 1, and the middle is a product and change the sign, so it will gonna to be positive 2x. Last one. Here we have x to the power 6 minus 64 y to the power 6. Okay, here we have two ways. I can make it as some difference between two cubes, or make it as difference between two squares. So I can do it as difference between two squares, so it will gonna to be two brackets. One of them is positive and the other is negative. The square root of x power 6 is x to the power 3. The square root of 64y power 6, it will gonna to be 8y to the power 3. Here x to the power 3 and also 8 to the y to the power 3. But we have to notice that these two brackets are, one of them is difference between two cubes and the other is sum between two cubes. So we're going to make factorize one more time. So this bracket x power 3 minus 8 y power 3, it will gonna to be factorized into two brackets also. X power 3, it will gonna to be xy, because the cubic root of x power 3 is x. 8y to the power 3, it will gonna to be 2y, as it's the cubic root of 8y to the power 3 and the sign is negative. The big bracket will gonna to be x squared plus 4y squared, and the middle term is positive 2xy. What about the second one? The second one is going to be factorized also into two brackets, small bracket and big bracket. The small one, it will gonna to be x plus 2y. Okay, the big one, it will gonna to be x squared plus 4y squared. The product of the middle is 2xy, and changing the sign of the middle, so it will gonna to be x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. Thank you and goodbye.